Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school at Georgia to stardom at Clemson, and even a playoff run in Jacksonville. It's just consistency. Week in and week out will be the next step for Trevor in his career.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Runs with it on first. Finds him over the middle. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now give to ETN running right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On play action now, Lawrence. And they bring him down around the 34.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He can run it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
A gain of 10 yards. Move those chains. That's good.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Now toss it to ETN. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Lawrence working from the gun. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 26-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does. A quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career is still good enough to finish 6th in the MVP voting and reach a 4th straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. Right back to Worthy. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Pressure coming from Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they get get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down, Kansas City.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. He tucks it and takes off. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
First and goal, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's ETN on first down. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. On second down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the
Stopped
play.
right at the
It's
line, but
third
might
down
as well have been a
and
loss of
goal.
yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lawrence throwing here. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st down, ball at the 36. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Completed over the middle. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the air, Mahomes. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throwing again, Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Another throw for Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead to 7. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8. 14,
Jaguars 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs and Hollywood Brown back to the field once again. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Again, Mahomes to throw. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running right is Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 27-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Butker with the extra points. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now.
Chiefs 21, Jaguars 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 30 on second down. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lawrence working from the gun. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. Chiefs have Nico Remigio out for the return. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Here's a give to Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes. Looking over the middle, there's Kelsey. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking right, and he finds him. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Kansas City.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Mahomes now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on third down. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, Mahomes to throw. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to keep this one. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Pacheco can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go to him again, and he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. An option give here to ETN. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Catch made over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. play action now. Lawrence searches from the pocket. Now he's forced out. He's running with it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He gets this one to Strange. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Jukes one defender. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Get in right now, boys.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 2-yard line.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go, let's get that touch.
ETN. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Lawrence here running the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars start the 2nd half with some needed points. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars.
He's throwing for it! Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
The Jaguars.
Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And a first down, Chiefs.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. So now here's 3rd and 5. To the air, Mahomes. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
It's a gain of 8.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Kansas City.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards, 2nd and 6 coming up.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He finds him right side. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Play action, Mahomes. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Counter give here to Pacheco. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, Mahomes. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs stretch the lead to 23.
Jaguars 12.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Washington now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. From the 37. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll pass it this time. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 21-yard gain, and that's a Jaguar 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Dumps it off to his running back. Takes out a one-stop. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's good for another
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Blitz coming. Lawrence. Dump off, caught by his back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Lawrence throwing here. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this two-point try.
The Jaguars will line up for the
Setting up a throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call, and you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Number 1, Xavier Worthy.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And even on the road, this was a game they expected to win fairly convincingly. And I think we can say they've done just that, Brock, to the chagrin of the hometown fans who are hoping to see that upset. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.